At first, 13-year-old Tyler thought his parents were joking when they told him he was going to have a little sister. But soon their family did have another child, and it wasn't a pink-cheeked newborn in diapers. Instead, it was a very skinny, squinty-eyed girl of about 5. "Mom, Dad, are you kidding me? Why did you take her? Couldn't you just give birth yourself? She's nobody to us." The mother dropped her hands helplessly. "Tyler, dear, why do you say that?" she said, and the father, holding back his anger, ordered Tyler to go to his room and think about his behaviour. "Now I will smoke on principle, and I will also try to drink," thought Tyler vindictively. "I can't wait to be 18. I'll go away and never come back." Tyler fell asleep with his resentful thoughts. In the morning, as if nothing had happened, he woke up and shouted merrily, "Mommy, I'm awake and waiting for pancakes." It had been their family ritual since childhood, but this time his mother looked into his room and put her finger to her lips. "Tyler, don't shout, please." Molly got scared. "What? Who? Molly?" asked Tyler, not understanding who his mother was talking about. But suddenly the events of last night came to his memory. Days went by. Tyler became more and more angry because of little Molly. His mother was constantly buying her things, taking her to the hospital, to preschool educational centres. He began to feel as if he was completely forgotten in his family. One day Tyler won the school math competition. He ran home happy and told his father, who praised him and suggested that the whole family go to a cafe to celebrate in the evening. A little later the mother came home with Molly, and she was also happy about her son's success. Tyler was happy, and he flashed the thought that he was even ready to put up with the appearance of Molly, because he was already a big boy, and his parents would like to take care of somebody, and besides, it was not easy life at the orphanage. And we also have good news. Molly will have an operation on her eyes in a month. Tyler immediately lost his mood and went to his room. Even his father realized the irrelevance of his wife's words. The woman cautiously looked into the room. Tyler was lying down on the bed. She sat down beside him and stroked his hair. "Tyler, I'm sorry. You are significant to me. You are my only son and my firstborn child. I love you very much. It's just that I was excited that Molly is going to have her operation soon, and I couldn't help but share with my dearest people. Let's go celebrate your study success." "No, Mum. My head hurts. You go. And I don't want to." The mother sat for a while longer, stroking her son on the back, and left. And Tyler stuck his head under his pillow and cried. Later there was a serious conversation between father and mother, and they even raised their voices a little. Already at night, Tyler went to the bathroom, but he saw someone standing in the hallway. Turning on the light, the boy saw Molly. She was standing in one shoe. Her face was full of tears. Tyler's old teddy bear was lying on the floor. The girl was trying to take her coat off the hanger. "Where are you going?" asked Tyler in surprise. The girl didn't answer. She frantically kept tugging at her coat, and it was as if she didn't hear Tyler. Then the boy stood in front of her and repeated his question. "I'll go away, and you won't quarrel. I'm bad. Mom and Dad fought because of me. I'm a nuisance to everyone. I'd rather go away. Can I take your bunny? It's not so scary with him." Tyler took her coat off the child's hanger and hung it up higher. Then he picked up the teddy, gave it to the girl, and took off her shoe. "Go to your room, and don't make it up. You're part of the family, and you don't need to leave. If you leave, Mummy and Daddy will be hurt, especially Mummy. Do you understand?" The girl nodded and walked back to her room, clutching the teddy bear to her chest. From then on, there was a kind of truce in the family. Tyler was able to curb his jealousy, but nevertheless, he still had no warm feelings for Molly. Although the parents tried to bring the kids closer together, they were unsuccessful. A year later, Molly had a successful eye surgery, but she had to wear glasses for some time. It was time for her to go to first grade, and she went to the same school as Tyler. One day during break time, Tyler was telling something to the classmates, and suddenly he noticed through the window kids fussing in the schoolyard. He was about to look away, but suddenly a familiar cap with pom-pom flashed in the air. Tyler rushed to the schoolyard, pushing everyone along his way. "Tyler Morris, go to the principal immediately. You'll be punished," shouted the teachers to his back. But Tyler ran without listening to anyone. He managed to slip past the security guard and then jumped over the turnstile at the entrance. "Go back to your orphanage, Four Eyes," heard Tyler when he finally ran up to the scene of the fight. He pushed the boys, kicking Molly, and dropped to his knees beside her. It was her cap he saw in the air. The children rushed in different directions, but two of them were being held by Tyler's friend, who ran after him. The teachers and the guard ran out onto the porch. They shouted something, but fell silent when they saw Tyler, who was carrying Molly, lying in his arms. He badly remembered how the ambulance came, how the doctors tried to take the girl from his arms, and how they put them both in the car. Their parents arrived at the hospital a few hours later. No one thought to call them. Molly, with a bandaged arm and scratched face, lay smiling and listened to Tyler, who was telling her story of how a few years ago he had fallen from a tree where he had climbed from an angry dog. There was, of course, an investigation at school afterwards. The boys said that Molly started it first. Someone was punished. Someone was fired. The mother even wanted to transfer Molly to another school, but Tyler wouldn't let her. "No one will ever hurt Molly again, because she has a mom, a dad, and most importantly, an older brother."